You are turning in 10 minutes of BPTV News brought to you by Bình Phước Television Station and Newspaper. I'm the one now following are the headline of today's news. Difficulties remain in implementing digital transformation project. People Committee appoint department leaders. Vietnam Côte d'Ivoire enhance legislative ties. Prime Minister urged greater effort to accelerate industrialization. A delegation from the Police Department for Administrative Management of Social Order worked with the People Committee of Bình Phước Province on June 14. Led by Deputy Director Lê Minh Hiếu, the delegation evaluated the implementation of a government project on digital transformation in the province. Vice Chairwoman of the Provincial People Committee Trần Tuyết Minh met with the delegation.
Major General Hiếu appreciated Bình Phước strong efforts in implementing the government's Project No. 6 on developing the application of population data, electronic identification and authentication, serving national digital transformation. He noted that more should be done to accomplish the targets in the project. Local departments and branches must further enhance their roles and responsibilities in the implementation of the project, he went on, especially in dealing with bottlenecks and difficulties in infrastructure and human resources. Inspections at the People's Committee of Dong Xoài City and Dong Phu District revealed that civil servants and public employees at local one-stop shop services are aware of how to use residents' information in the national database on population to handle administrative procedures. However, infrastructure for the implementation of the project should be improved. At the meeting, Bình Phước Province exchanged views on the achievements, shortcomings, and obstacles in order to remove bottlenecks in the implementation of Project No. 6, as well as the orientation of key tasks to be performed in the near future.
Deputy Secretary of the Bình Phước Party Committee and Chairwoman of the Provincial People Committee Trần Tuệ Hiền chaired a ceremony on June 14 to present decisions on the appointment of civil servants to leadership and management positions in departments under the People Committee.
At the ceremony, she handed over a decision to appoint Mr. Lê Văn Sâm, head of the Internal Affairs section under the Provincial People's Committee office, to the position of Deputy Chief of the office. Ms. Hiền also handed over a decision appointing Ms. Phan Thị Kim Oanh, Deputy Secretary of the Hớn Quản District Party Committee and Chairwoman of the Hớn Quản District People's Committee, to the position of Deputy Director of the Department of Planning and Investment. She said these two young officials have undertaken many different tasks, positions, and working units, and had many opportunities to develop in their careers. She expressed a belief that the two officials will continue to contribute to building a solid and strong agency, successfully completing all tasks assigned.
Officials and soldiers from the Armed Forces of Bình Phước Province and Lộc Ninh District authorities met with young officers from Cambodia.
With the theme Solidarity, Fidelity, Cooperation for Development, young officers from Bình Phước Province and Cambodia's armed forces visited the complex of monuments commemorating Cambodian Prime Minister Hun Sen's journey to seek ways to save his country from the genocidal Pol Pot regime at Area X16 in Lộc Ninh District. They learned about his search for national liberation in order to overthrow Pol Pot and bring peace to the land of pagodas. The young officers visited the special national relic site of the 10th Regional Command. They met with officers and soldiers of Regiment 736, Separation 208, at the Provincial Military Command, and took part in planting trees. The exchange helped the young officers understand more about the solidarity and mutual assistance between the armies and peoples of Vietnam and Cambodia, therefore contributing to preserving and cultivating the friendship between the two countries.
President of Côte d'Ivoire National Assembly Adama Bictogo is paying an official visit to Vietnam at the invitation of National Assembly Chairman Vương Đình Huệ. On June 14, Chairman Huệ hosted a welcome and had talks with the guest.
National Assembly Chairman Vương Đình Huệ expressed belief that the visit by President of Côte d'Ivoire's National Assembly, Adama Bictogo, will contribute to strengthening cooperation between the two countries and the two legislatures. This is the highest level delegation, and Bic Togo is the first president of the Côte d'Ivoire National Assembly to visit Vietnam in 48 years. Bic Togo proposed the two legislatures play a driving role in further leveraging advantages in various areas. He called for Vietnam's assistance in vocational training for Côte d'Ivoire young people, particularly in information technology, mechanical engineering, and electronics. The top legislator of Vietnam said, Vietnam is ready to act as a bridge for Côte d'Ivoire's goods to penetrate the ASEAN and Asian markets. He said Côte d'Ivoire should expand the imports of products of Vietnam's strengths, such as seafood, footwear, and household appliances. Following the talks, the two leaders signed a memorandum of understanding on cooperation between the two national assemblies. At the press conference, Bic Togo said for Côte d'Ivoire, Vietnam is an important partner and the key to enhancing its relations with ASEAN. Côte d'Ivoire is ready to serve as a bridge to help Vietnam strengthen its relations with the West African region in particular, and Africa as a whole. The same day, President Vo Van Thuong met with President of Côte d'Ivoire's National Assembly, Adama Bic Togo. The Vietnamese state president suggested the two sides make greater efforts to further raise bilateral trade, as the current level of $1 billion remains modest compared to the two countries' potential. He said, Vietnam is ready to share experiences in agricultural development and support Côte d'Ivoire to access ASEAN market. He expressed a wish that Côte d'Ivoire will help Vietnam promote ties with African countries. Bic Togo lauded Vietnam's socio-economic development achievements. He proposed that Vietnam share its experiences in poverty reduction and encourage businesses to build agricultural processing factories in his country.
Prime Minister Phạm Minh Chính received Foreign Minister of the United Arab Emirates, Sheikh Abdullah bin Zayed Al Nahyan, on June 14.
Host and guest shared the view that the bilateral friendship and cooperation have made progress in various spheres. Prime Minister Chin asked the United Arab Emirates to help Vietnam in developing whole food production and services, helping increase two-way trade. The Prime Minister said, Vietnam encourages United Arab Emirates enterprises and investment funds to invest and transfer technologies in the areas of mutual concern, like logistics, real estate, infrastructure, and innovation. The diplomat said, high-ranking leaders of his country always consider Vietnam an important partner in Asia-Pacific. United Arab Emirates investors and businesses highly value investment opportunities and environment in Vietnam, he added.
Prime Minister Phạm Minh Chính chaired the plenary section of the 2023 Vietnam Industry 4.0 Summit in Hanoi on June 14.
Prime Minister Phạm Minh Chính requested renewing mindset and improving institutions and national government quality to create an environment conducive to industrialization and modernization. He said the fourth industrial revolution, including digital and green transitions, has exerted a widespread and profound impact on industrialization and modernization in Vietnam. The Vietnamese government has kept striving to build itself with sufficient capacity to manage development in the digital age, he said. During the 2021-2030 period, the focus will be placed on actively promoting the strong application of SKY technological advances and innovation, achieving breakthroughs in productivity, quality, efficiencies, and competitiveness, and carrying out digital transitions and green transition, he said. Before attending the plenary session, Prime Minister Chính visited an international exhibition on the fourth industrial revolution.
The Republic of Korea is the biggest investor among countries and territories currently investing in Bắc Ninh province, one of the industrial hubs in northern Vietnam. Over the past year, Korean firms have been seeking investment opportunities in the locality.
Among the 39 countries and territories currently investing in Bắc Ninh, The Republic of Korea is the biggest investor, with 960 projects worth over $14 billion, accounting for 60% of the total foreign investment in the province. Korean investors are highly interested in investment areas such as environment, science and technology, Korean language training, human resources training, and industrial equipment, and electronic components, among others. The smallest province in the country, Ninh has a favorable geographical position, and the constant reform efforts of the province's leaders have created a healthy investment environment, ranking top of the country. Currently, Ninh has 16 industrial parks covering a total area of nearly 6,400 hectares. The province is planning to establish a working team to remove difficulties for businesses in the areas of investment, in order to create a bridge to help businesses remove difficulties and promote development.
And that is the end of our bulletin today. To read this news, you can download the BPTV Go mobile app or visit our website and YouTube channel. Now, thanks for staying with us and see you next time.